A rendering of the ideas and themes presented and discussed in the Public Pedagogies Institute Annual Conference 2021. Pulling down or putting up strategic groups of people or opportunities for people to come together and converge for action. Authorities also gather for safety or control. People making changes in public space, and then authorities allowing or leaving it alone or acting to save the situation by pulling down the statues themselves or promising to. Structures of inequality are brought to the surface because they are made obvious and exposed by the pandemic. And there is collective grieving and there is collective anger on many sides about many things. And these emotions are aired in public space. Mourning is always political. It's always in a political context. Artworks and incursions in public space serve as places to hold this knowledge of our emotions. We bring children into public space through publishing their books. Public space, public or private. Children are brought into public space with the idea of changing it. We had to hire security and it felt confrontational and oppressive. The locals and the children fed the pigeons. We encounter one another. Public space, public or private. Online space, public or private. Home, private or public? Is public space home? We assume that everyone has their own private space. It reminds us of terra nullius, assumptions that the space is empty. During the pandemic, people we hardly knew came into our homes via computer screens, and we were told who could come into our home. Did our homes become part of the public realm? In lockdown, the public were ephemeral. Objects, words, and messages hold a provocation of knowledge. Parrhesia, truth teller, speaks outside of the institution of authority. Public action is speech to the world, communicated to those who walk by. There is more of systematic racialism to be uncovered and undone. We can use art to tell other stories about who we are and aspire to be. Shifting ideas of democracy. Whose voice is heard or privileged, silenced, locked away, marginalised, or hidden? Needing to unlearn the idea that history is the truth, to see what is included in archives and what is left out, learning to reread images as forms of colonial violence.